Let's get into the rumors. Chris Brown, Karrueche, will they ever be back together?
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Now, I'm sure you all know the story about how Chris Brown got kicked out of rehab. Well, Karrueche and Chris Brown have not been together for a minute. She had actually put up on Twitter that she was single. The reason why, some people thought that Karrueche actually broke up with him because she found out he hooked up with another girl in the rehab facility. Mm-hmm. But the real reason is she went to go visit him the month before, and she went through his phone and saw some inappropriate texts from other girls. It was the last straw for her. She was very upset because she's been very supportive of him throughout his ordeal, even going to court with him. And she didn't even know about these other girls in rehab until way after.
But Chris Brown tweeted that he loves her and that's his bae. What's wrong with you girls, man?
We not loyal.
Yeah, I know that. Can y'all listen? This is why we just need to legalize polygamy so we can just get rid of all these problems, man. Just let whoever can afford to have more than one woman have more than one woman so we can avoid all of this hurt.
That's what you want.
But she knew he was always going back and forth with Rihanna, too.
That's right.
She's probably like, okay, Rihanna, you get a pass, but not these other chicks in rehab.
Listen, Chris Brown clearly loves Karrueche. That's his bae. So what if he got a couple side chicks? Who cares?
All right, well, we'll see what happens because he actually may get out of jail earlier than we thought. We knew he was going to be there for at least a month, and that's him waiting for his whole situation with the attack in D.C., the assault trial. But now it turns out that his lawyer is trying to cut a deal with the man that Chris Brown attacked. It probably is going to be several $100,000, but it seems like they're very close, and that means Chris Brown could get out of jail much earlier in the next couple of days. So we'll be waiting to see what happens. Mm-hmm. It's worth it, right? A few $100,000. Would you rather have several $100,000 or sit in jail for a month?
I get the money.
I'll sit in jail for a month.
All right, Lil Wayne.
But I don't have Chris Brown money.
That's why.
He was on Elliot Wilson's Crown series. This was at South by Southwest. And he talks about going to see Kanye West's show. Now, out of the three of us, I think I'm the only one that went to his show.
Yep.
On the Yeezus tour.
Congratulations, Angela.
Well, Lil Wayne went. And here's what he had to say about the performance.
I went to the show, right? And so when he came out with the mask, I was like, this nigga crazy. So boom, like 2 songs go by, I was like, this nigga crazy, still got the mask on. And so bang, like 3, 4, 5 songs go by, and now a whole intermission and shit came. And then changed masks and they're like, I'm like, man, ain't no mother Kanye up there, man. That nigga taller and everything, man. Y'all know I couldn't do no shit like that. That nigga had that bitch on for, if the show was 2 hours, he had that bitch on for 1 hour and 57 minutes, for real.
That is true. At the show, my friends were like, can he take that mask off already? How do we know that's him?
So that's the most compelling part of that interview?
Well, it's only part 1 of that interview, but it was very entertaining.
That's news.
He talks about a lot of other things, like his admiration for Jay-Z and, so on and so forth. But part 2 is going to go up today at noon.
That's riveting stuff.
You just don't like it because it's about Kanye.
No,
you have your own personal vendetta.
No, I'm just saying that's riveting stuff. I mean, you do an interview and that's like the best part. Like, Lil Wayne.
Did you watch it?
Watching a show with a mask on. I'm just saying.
Did you watch the interview?
No.
Damn, Sean.
This is Lil Wayne talking about himself as someone in the audience, as a person attending a show, and what he thought about the whole
Hey, Elliot, ask some more pressing questions.
Elliot asked a lot of questions.
Oh, man.
Anyway, that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Touchy.
He just doesn't like Kanye.
I don't have nothing to do with
Charlemagne.
I'm just like, come on, Elliot. Ask some more pressing questions.
Charlemagne.